Hi Jem, it's good to see you on the doorstep. Now you are a lecturer at Sheffield University, so how has the lockdown affected your work?
Oh my word, yes. Yeah, so since the lockdown happened, we had to transfer all our teaching online. So the first phase of it was shifting everything we teach, the actual sort of delivery stuff, turning all that into stuff you could access directly via the internet from all around the world, 24 hours a day. That was quite a fair activity.
That's a huge amount of work.
It's a lot of work in that first patch, and then we were sort of keeping track of where students were. A lot of students were quite worried at the time, and just making sure that we had the right communication to them, so they understood what we needed them to do and what they didn't need to worry about, and stuff like that.
So did many overseas students go home, or did they stay in the UK?
A lot went home. The
Yeah.
MSCs stayed because they're only here for a short time, but a lot of the undergrads went home for the
Yeah.
summer. It's probably a good call, really, for them. It was better to go home and get looked after
Yes.
than be stuck by themselves.
Yes. Now on the Friday nights, you have been hosting these scripture reading gatherings. How has that? What have you learned from that? How has that been?
I really enjoyed it, actually. It was we looked at Amos, which was just, I wouldn't say it was random, but it was one of the ones that's unusual, people don't pick up, and going at a pace with everyone, and we originally did half an hour every week, and we'd stop after half an hour. Meant that it was spaced out enough, so I got a chance to think about what the book was really about, and you really got this sort of feel of how much God cares about justice and about things being done correctly, and that for me, in terms of the content, that was a big thing. I also really enjoyed talking to other people about the stuff, and just hearing what they were picking up, and how my understanding was sometimes a bit different from what their understanding was, and that was a really nice fun bit as well. There was a good bit of laughter during the process too.
Yeah, I joined for one session, and what really struck me is the lovely gentle pace, so you can really think and listen to one another. Now, is there any particular scripture in this time which has spoken to you from the Word?
I was incredibly lucky. My birthday was back in May, and Rachel bought me this Bible with large print. Absolutely fantastic, big print Bible at my age. So I can just pick it up and look at it. I don't have to find glasses or anything now. But I think the one that is my standard, and it's definitely something that's kept in my mind in this time, is usual Romans 12:1. Offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your spiritual act of worship. That's in every situation. That's just the thing that pulls me back on track always. Is that I'm here to worship God, and I'm here to operate as a sacrifice, really, not just to please myself and suit myself and things the way I want, but to work in a way that God wants me to.
Wonderful. Now, in your home, a big change has taken place as well due to the lockdown, because you've got all your 5 kids back at base. How has that been?
It's been absolutely wonderful. I've really loved it. I've loved having them all back. I think with them all, I mean, Theo's still 15, but with them all being adults and being away, it's a very different feel from when they were little and all at home. But it's been wonderful just having sort of grown-up conversations with all my children, and just being able to spend time with them and get to know them again. Because when they go away, they come back for a holiday and everyone's on good behaviour, and when they actually come back and stay with you for a long period of time, it's just nice to get to know them.
And have they been on good behaviour?
They're always on good behaviour, honest. And me too.
Now, finally, what are you looking forward to when the lockdown's lifting?
Well, the very first thing I'm looking forward to is a haircut, because it really has got a bit. But yeah, being able to drop into people, being able to actually visit people's houses and meeting up with folk, and just getting that sense of, we're sort of part of it. It's been really interesting, actually, because connecting on Zoom and stuff has been good, because I've actually seen some people more than I would normally, but it's just nice to get to see people physically and when they turn up.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Jem, for a lovely little insight in your life during these months.